All right, guys, here we are. I would call it episode 3 of the Typhon Stomp mini skid steer. I'd call it mods or modifications. So I've done a couple of things. Of course, you saw that I removed the stickers on there. I didn't like those. Um, and I did get some work done with it. I bought a couple of attachments or had the forks made for me from parts I had. And then I bought a stump bucket from a guy locally that makes them. And haven't used the stump bucket yet, but did use the forks. Was able to lift some pallets out of my truck. That was cool. As far as the skid steer, what I've done is, well, let me show you the dashboard. I got rid of a lot of those yellow stickers, but you can see I've 3D printed a few stickers or labels, and that's going good. But the one thing I'm having a trouble with is over 3 hours, my bucket will fall, and I don't know if that's acceptable or not. I'm kind of working with their support on it, and they're not really, they're saying unless it's visible to the eye, it's acceptable. And wanted you guys your inputs on the skid steer you have, if that's acceptable or not. It seems like the boom isn't falling much anymore, but the actual bucket curl has gotten worse. So, um, um, let me know what you guys deem acceptable, and I'll proceed accordingly. But so far, they're just kind of giving me you know, the the runaround, saying it's acceptable unless it's visible to the naked eye. It can fall. And I'm saying, well, if I want to keep something in the bucket for more than 3 hours, I got to stay on it and keep curling the bucket up because it falls. And did want to update everybody on how jumpy this is on cement. And it's not as jumpy as I originally um, uh, anticipated, or my first actual use with the vehicle. Um, if you uh, if you lay on the left, right, or turn right uh, uh, on the sticks, basically this thing will move around very smoothly. It's just when you're jumpy with the sticks, it'll buck you. So other than that, I've learned to negotiate it pretty good, and I can spin around and have no problems there. I also did use it to grade my alley and fill in some holes. It does do a nice job of digging up the surface, scraping a ways, and then dumping it in the potholes that are created when it's wet out. And the people in my alley fly through there and basically wash that out. So I've been filling that. Also got to pick at a stump with just this regular bucket. Did a pretty good job at that. But I got upcoming projects, mulch and moving some soil up at my cottage. So that's the update. Um, I haven't done much else to it other than to um, I think I told you in last episode that I did change this out to Fahrenheit. The minimum is 104. Um, it's creeped as high as 120 for me, but I don't know how over long usage, maybe a couple hours, and how this thing cools yet. But I'll keep everybody posted on that as well. And I think the rest of these yellow stickers will come off eventually. So, anyways, that's where we're at right now. And I'll keep everybody posted. I would like your comments on the bucket curl, if that's acceptable. Over like 3-4 hours, it'll drop down to where it hits the cement. So let me know what your thoughts are on that, and we will talk to you guys soon. And I'll keep you posted on anything else I do to this thing. Uh, have a good one.